Hey, what is going on, guys? Speer here. Welcome to another Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be showing you guys how you can infuse gear, weapons, and armor without using Masterwork Cores, and we're also going to be taking a look at how you can use the collection system to benefit you in your grind to power level of 600. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor and drop a like down below, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here for more Destiny 2 content. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into today's guide. So right now, a very hot topic of debate is whether or not Masterwork Cores should be used for infusion materials. We knew before Forsaken came out that we would have to use planetary materials for infusion. However, we did not know that Bungie were planning on adding Masterwork Cores as a requirement for infusion. Masterworks are typically used for masterworking weapons and armor, and especially now you have to use even more masterworks to get it fully masterworked. In total, you're going to spend about 27 Masterwork Cores to go from a tier 1 to a tier 10. Now, personally, I stand in the unpopular opinion. I don't think that it's a problem that it costs Masterwork Cores to infuse things. However, I will say I do think that they need to add an additional source for Masterwork Cores. Currently, right now, there are only 3 in the game. One is from dismantling Masterworks from previous gear that you've earned, so either weapons or armor from year 1. You can dismantle those and you have a chance to get Masterwork Cores. 2, you can use this consumable that drops from dismantling weapons, and basically what it does, whenever you kill a boss, you can actually have a chance of picking up Masterwork Core, and that buff stays there until you actually get a Masterwork Core to drop. And 3 is by going to Speer every single day, and he has Masterwork Cores for sale. However, the price skyrockets every time you buy one, and it pretty much doubles from 10 to 20 to 40 to 80 and so on. So those are the 3 sources for Masterwork Cores currently in the game, so I believe that they do need to add an additional one. Now the problem is, because as we're grinding to get higher power level, you're going to no doubt get higher power level weapons, but without Masterwork Cores, you're not going to be able to infuse them up into the weapons that you want to use. However, there are a couple workarounds and tips and tricks that can give you guys when it comes to infusion, and involves the collection system as well. So let's say that you want to use one of your year 1 weapons in a current activity. However, you can't because it's only at 380 power level. You're going to need a significant boost if you want to infuse it up to a higher level. However, there is a workaround that you can do without using Masterwork Cores. So if you go into your collections tab, you're going to notice if you select any weapon or armor piece, including exotics, that you can reacquire, it's going to drop it at 20 light lower than whatever your highest is. So if I'm 569, all of these are going to be 549. If you're 560, it's going to be 540, so on and so forth. Anything you reacquire from the collections is going to be 20 light lower than whatever your highest. Even though it is lower than your highest, it's still significantly more than being stuck at 380, and it's much better to do it this way. So let's say that I want to grab my Braytech Osprey rocket launcher from year 1, and I want to infuse it up because I have the Masterwork on it, so it tracks my enemies killed. I don't want to dismantle this, I want to keep this, but I do want to get to a higher light level. What you can do is you can use the collections tab, reacquire a year 1 Braytech rocket launcher. It's going to drop it at a higher level, and then what you can do is you can actually infuse it into your year 1 Masterworked rocket launcher. So there is 2 different ways that you can infuse without using Masterwork Cores. Number 1 is if you infuse the same thing, the same item, into itself. So if I infuse this Braytech rocket launcher I just pulled out of the collections into my 380 rocket launcher, it's only going to cost me Glimmer, and I can actually infuse it up to a higher light level without using Masterwork Cores. The other method is going to be using an exotic to infuse into a legendary. Now, that's not going to cost you any Masterwork Cores. It is going to cost you some materials and some Glimmer, but it's still significantly cheaper and a lot more cost effective than trying to infuse the regular way. If I got, like, let's say a 570 drop trying to infuse into this rocket launcher, it's going to cost me glimmer, shards, materials, and cores. So right now there is only two methods that you can do to infuse weapons or armor without using Masterwork Cores. One would be infusing the same item of a higher light into a lower light, and two would be infusing an exotic in that same slot into a legendary of the lower light. Those are the two methods that you can use to infuse without using Masterwork Cores. Also, your collections tab, anything you reacquire from year 1 or static rolled weapons or armor, is going to drop at 20 light lower than your highest. Hopefully this helps you guys out in your grind to getting max of 600 power. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the whole Masterwork debate, whether you think Masterwork Cores should be used for infusion or whether you think they should change it. I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully this guide helps you out. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, be sure to share this with your friends, because there's a lot of people out there that still don't know this information in regards to the collection system and the infusion system. So if you guys enjoyed it, do me a favor, drop a like down below, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here for more Destiny 2 content. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.